shit.
Everyone in the chat playing the Mario Kart DLC.
Oh, on God.
What?
All right, you know what? Who's playing Strangers of Paradise with me?
No, God. I'd rather be stabbed in
So
like
you know how in stores you see body soap that's like for men, like very
Yes.
much on it. Strangers of Paradise is just Drakengard 3 for
it's
men.
that. It's Drakengard 3 for men, except if Drakengard 3 was bad instead of being good.
I like Drakengard 3.
Now here's my question.
It is good.
What-
Yes, Drakengard 3 is good. Stranger of Paradise is God. It's Tetsuya Nomura. I fucking hate Tetsuya Nomura so fucking much.
I remember on Twitter, like in a friend group I was in, they're like, "Oh yeah, like D3 has like this and that." And I'm like, "Oh, you played Diablo 3? What the fuck? That one shot me?" I was like, "Oh, you played Diablo 3?" They're like, "Diablo 3? What the
I don't
fuck is
think
that?"
I would ever have shortened Drakengard 3 to D3.
Exactly. Okay, thank you.
You're valid, Andy.
I'm so fucking valid.
I'm
from Jersey. I'm always valid.
That's just like Chris Christie.
Local jokes for local
no.
people. Hey.
You know what? I bet Chris Christie says Sailor Ham.
I also feel like Dragon Dragoon is a way better title for a game than Drakengard. I wish they'd have stuck with Dragon Dragoon.
It's way too Japanese for a Western audience.
I guess. I also think it's really funny that like Nier was not at all like advertised as a Drakengard spin-off or sequel, and they only let you know in like the last fifth of the game.
I mean, it's good. That's good.
So fun, right? Like, by the way, this takes place after the joke ending of Drakengard. What?
Drakengard's so fucking good.
I
mean, they don't like
Drakengard's great because it's like
is a Nier spin-off until way late in that game.
God. Drakengard's great because it's just like, hey, anything that at all has to do with children in this is a very bad thing.
Yeah, hey, do you like it when people suffer? No? Okay, well.
I genuinely think that Yoko Taro was fed up with the like youth as like, the best time of your life fixation or whatever that Japan has of like the purity of youth. And he was like, I'm just going to make everything that has anything to do with children in this game very bad. What if children were bad, actually?
Drakengard is just blasphemous for weebs.
No, fuck
Holy
off.
Shit. Holy
Shut the fuck up. Drakengard is so good.
Andy, your fucking mind.
Blasphemous is just a pastiche. There's no story in.
Sometimes you just get punished by higher beings because LOL, lol, lamau.
Well, but it's more the suffering in Drakengard. It's more the story. Don't make me mad at you by comparing Drakengard to anything else because.
But instead of Catholicism, it's Shinto.
I'm literally begging you to stop comparing things to Drakengard because it's just unfortunate.
Andy, media cannot create comparison with other media, clearly.
I've never compared media in my life.
The Drakengard is so unique.
This is your brain on comparing media.
Please do not. It's the one media you can compare.
It's the one thing we didn't want to happen.
Giga, I'm gonna be real with you. It's kind of like you're putting a "Do not stand on grass" sign up.
Don't stand on the Drakengard.
This is kind of like the Dark Souls of
conversations.
Listen, I feel like I made a justified and reasonable comparison, in my opinion.
I feel so bad for Dan, who just has to sit here and listen to this while we ruin his recording.
I mean, they have theme
This
of
is what I'm here for.
They have theme of oh, you like this thing? What if we maybe gave you this thing and it also gives you eternal suffering?
Well, you know what the creators of the fantastic TV show Game of Thrones said about themes? Reports, Andy, and so I mean, unless you're an 8th grader, I don't know why you.
You know what? Oh, Mazur.
Well,
I stumbled upon a meeting of four queens. I apologize. Let me leave.
Damn.
Also,
Uh,
it was so funny when the like Nier content was still being released in Final Fantasy XIV, because playing Nier Automata does not prepare you for like 9/10 of the shit that's in the Nier crossover content. For
Oh
Final
yeah,
Fantasy
but you
XIV.
gotta play Soul Calibur
Mo-
6 to understand it.
Most of it is fucking Drakengard and
Mhm.
the first Nier. So it was so funny, me having not played any of them, but having like just knowing shit about Drakengard, knowing more than the Nier Automata people.
Yeah, it's more of a tracking.
No, you
I
gotta
mean-
play Soul Calibur 6 to understand it.
Yeah.
Do you know who
Yeah.
2P is?
Yes.
It's true.
It's two. Yeah.
Second player?
It's two player. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
It's two-player, but whitewashed.
so in yeah. Well, I mean, it's Final Fantasy.
That is
18.
true.
So dark. Um.
Whew.
I loved it.
It's a game incapable of.
Oh, that's what I did.
I loved it when a Seed of Destruction showed up, and I was like, "Oh God, oh fuck!" And all my friends were like, "What?"
Yeah, that's yeah, exactly. Like, I had my fucking Drakengard friends. I'm like, oh, this is probably normal and fine. It's probably good and normal that this is happening here.
You know what's funny? I watched my friend play through Automata recently, and I was like, oh wow, the second half of this like story just completely like washes over me. Like I forget that things just kind of happen. Ah, no!
Also,
Come
they
on.
really put lore drops for Drakengard in Final Fantasy XIV content. That
It
is
rules.
just new. It's just
Yeah.
new lore for Drakengard. It's like, okay, thanks, I guess.
I mean, that it's just it's part for the course. You gotta to know the lore of everything. You gotta get into the drama books. You gotta get into the live
Yoko Taro
plays.
just
Play the
does
Game Boy
whatever.
Advance game.
You gotta
play the Nokia.
Nier Recognition on the iOS.
Yeah,
I actually like Nier Recognition. It's pretty interesting.
yeah, it's for it's still a
Oh yeah.
though. I can't
I-
I can't deal with it.
I wish I could just be like, all right, turn off game mode. I just kind of want to see like little content of being a fucked up guy.
Yeah, I haven't even gotten to the funny bug man.
Everyone loves to be a fucked up guy.
Spoilers. You're already the fucked up. But anyways,
That's Drakengard, baby. You're a fucked up guy.
I need
You could put a
to.
fucked up guy anywhere.
What if a
I mean-
guy was fucked up?
That's the
the
brave
game.
question. That's the brave question that Drakengard asks, and the answer, pretty fucked up.
The bravest question you could possibly ask.
Hmm.
What if God said you can't have babies anymore, but you see a big baby and you're like, oh hell yeah.
Oh yeah, give me that. Mm-mm-mm.
Oh, also, I have to ask, since you guys are podcast people. Okay, so the way I currently listen to podcasts on my phone is that I manually download the episodes and listen to them from the
Oh
audio
my
player
God,
on my phone.
Holy
Is
fuck.
there a specific application that might be a good
Yes.
idea to
So,
use to listen to
you use a-
podcasts?
First of all,
Uh,
Android or iPhone?
Android.
Okay, so Podcast Addict is a very good
Yeah.
podcast resource, but also
Does it let you download them directly, or is it like streaming?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
yes, and
Okay.
Pocket Cast is also.
Yeah, I will say a
Very
lot of podcasting apps do let you just download it.
But
straight up.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
cool.
So I would. It's very good.
I've been living like an animal, just putting the files
get-
on my phone.
I give them $5 a year just like because I want.
Just for some walking around money.
Yeah.
If it
I-
makes you feel better, in on Humble Bundle, they did a audiobook bundle of
Just
like
look
the
in the
Horus
trailer
Heresy
look.
from Warhammer, and it's like it's like I think 12 books I think total or 17, one of those. But they're like raw like audio files that I have to like just manually download and manually do on like the MP3 like player on my Android, and it's just like,
Yeah, it's
please
such a pain in the
let
ass.
me let me be normal about an audiobook that's like 7 hours long.
I mean, that's the nice thing about podcast ad is that you like put basically in if it's media, it's kind of like a VLC.
Yeah,
Like it'll just
yeah.
play what.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really love Podcast Addict. I bought the ad-free version like years ago now.
Yeah, I still give not because bad
Yeah.
just because I like the I only wish that
It's media.
It's media.
it's media. Yeah, that's the only downside.
Oh, one thing I really like about Podcast Addict, I think, is that they have just a straight up like internet radio station section.
Uh-huh.
I love that.
Yeah, great app.
Yeah, good app.
Spotify's been like stalking me, I guess, because now it's like when it tries to recommend me podcasts all the fucking time, they're like, "Hey, you like these Warhammer podcasts?" And I'm like sweating, like I don't need it. I don't need it.
Yeah,
I don't need to listen to a podcast on Spotify ever.
I use
You know-
Spotify.
Do you know any
it's-
good Warhammer podcasts?
I only know of one. Unfortunately,
I feel like it would barely be a crapshoot given what like a decent
Yeah.
swath of the Warhammer fandom is.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah,
which is
for
exactly
sure,
why
yeah.
I'm
Are these
asking.
Nazis?
the
Are
best.
these Nazis? Let's see.
Yeah, the best thing that I can offer you is there's a Warhammer 40k specific podcast I listen to. The hosts are fine. They're fine. It's called Adeptus Ridiculous.
Mhm.
Oh,
The-
that's the one that Spotify's like recommending to me.
That one's actually really good. So it's hosted by YouTuber Bricky and his co-host DK Diamantes. And the gimmick is that Bricky knows a little bit about 40k and DK knows absolutely jack shit. So
That would never work for a podcast format.
So
No,
yeah,
no.
that would never
Oh,
work.
no, fuck
I
off.
can't believe no one's even tried it though.
Like,
And
what would
so-
they do? What would they do?
Why
Open
would
every
you? It's
episode with "I'm the
blasphemous.
master and I'm the learner."
People
So-
have tried it before, but they've always died.
so unfortunately the show is 40k specific.
That is.
I'm fine with that.
But they do lots of really good lore breakdowns. Just like in like plain regular old fucking speech. You don't have to like Bricky's really good at like breaking down like the lore in a way that's like not overly overwhelming. Because so like if they're talking about one of the Primarchs, he's not going to bring up the other Primarchs without explaining exactly who they are and
You can
how
never,
why they're
yeah, you
important.
should never.
Yeah. So you don't have to get bogged down in all the shit. And the episodes are structured in a very smart way. They go by faction and then they narrow it down to like individual like units and then they go down to like even like named characters.
I
Like,
think
So
that
if I
would-
just
I think
wanted
this-
to know about orcs,
And I think this would be a place.
they have
Yeah.
they have,
That little hedge would be a good place to put the turret.
yeah, they have 3
Right there?
episodes on orcs.
Yeah, like a cozy little
Oh,
home for it.
Nice.
They have an episode on a very famous orc lord who is actually just
Gaskell Mog Thraka Laga.
yeah
Something like that.
yeah
I love Gaskell.
and they have an episode just on orcs.
Yeah,
People
because
would
if I'm
be like-
completely honest with myself,
I love
the only
shit
thing I
out.
really care about from Warhammer 40k is the orcs.
Okay.
20k,
Who's amongst
goddamn.
us?
Before the heresy.
Do you think that if his name was Boris, it would be the Pharisee?
Oh, the Boris Heresy. No one speaks of it.
I do.
Um,
I love that guy.
Horus was a bitch.
ooh. I was there. I was there when Horus killed the Emperor.
I don't know. I think if something bad happened to the Empire, that seems like morally good.
I was talking about it with my friend, and we were discussing. We think like fantasy is way more like dark and depressing than 40k is.
Well, yeah, because they have like the pox.
And they
There's
don't
that.
have funny orcs.
Isn't vampire kind
They had They have funny orcs. They have
They don't have
funny
funny space orcs.
All right,
No.
all right, all right.
They don't have orcs that can use their brains together in.
No, they do.
Oh, they have the wall.
They got
Oh
the wall.
yeah, oh yeah. That's what you.
cool.
That's
Nice.
your big
Yeah.
move in Total Warhammer.
I like the wall.
No, like Wog Energy, but yeah, like the Prophet guy. What's his fucking name?
Okay, cool. You sold me. Warhammer 40k is dead to me.
Well, I was just saying, like in 40k, you're like, oh no, a whole planet of people like got like fucked up by chaos. Oh, all right, well we got like 40 million other planets, but like in like fantasy, you're like, oh shit, the local town just died. Oh man, that's
That's
close.
the old world. Like you only got one fucking world.
Oh damn, the pox.
The very real fear. Fuck.
Oh no, this
I gotta
village
cut.
was
That's
ravaged
it
by
for
the
me.
pox.
Yeah.
Who did this? Nobody. It just happened. Oh God.
Gonna be
Oh,
the
sorry. I mean, bear god.
gonna be
How
the
did this
plague
happen?
chaos guy that gives you dysentery.
Oh yeah, there is like a nasty. Oh wait, yeah, there is a guy who
Yeah.
would do that.
Yeah,
Nurgle.
that's what I thought you were going with too.
Oh
I
no,
was like,
no.
40k does have a guy that gives you pox.
Yeah, I was gonna be like, wow, this is a meaningless.
God.
It's,
Just,
but no,
I'm just
just
thinking
a
about
guy.
the Total Warhammer 3 trailer again.
Got a guy for that.
How
What if-
fucking epic it is. So
I-
fucking epic.
I had to disappoint my friend telling them that Zench is a bird and not a dragon.
No,
What if you found-
yeah.
She was like,
Bear?
"Oh, dragon!" I was like, no.
Mhm.
What if you found God and then found out God was a cow?
God was a
God
what?
was a what?
Just wanted to trade a few things.
Oh, okay. It
That's
really
the
cut
story.
out, and I only heard the K, and I was like, I don't know what you
That's
said.
the story of Warhammer. Total War Warhammer 3.
Yeah.
I found God. God's like a big user. How did
Yeah.
this happen? I like the prologue.
Prologue's
Very
really
good.
good. I did see someone make an article. It's just like now because of the prologue, I understand like how Warhammer works, and I was like, well, all right.
It's very like it does a good job of slowly. Maybe
Yeah,
this guy's a little fucked up, huh?
Hey man, getting a little fucked up here.
Hey, stop it. Hey,
just wanna
we're all in bear guy, right? Hey, what are you doing?
I just love being like, Bellacore, you're behind this? He's like, yes. I'm not gonna fall for your tricks. Yes, you will. Yes, I will.
Well, cool.
Yeah.
Oh God.
My first campaign was like Demon Prince, and that did feel like oddly satisfying.
Suck my fucking ass. God.
I want to do the Rasputin guy.
Oh,
That
God.
seems-
I heard like running the meta. He's like Tim himself is like not that like good, but like I've seen Kislev units be pretty cool. So
Love the ice bitch.
The Ice Bitch is
Cool.
kind of a girl boss, yeah.
I
The
haven't.
only thing I've
played
learned
any-
is that bitches are ice elemental.
Oh yeah, ice.
Girl bosses are ice elemental.
Have you
It's
ever
just how
seen
it
a fucking
goes.
ice kid? No.
I haven't played any
Well,
order
There's
people in
Adventure
Warhammer
Time.
yet, in 3 yet.
Ice King and Adventure Time.
I want to trade a few things.
I wouldn't call him anywhere near girl boss or boss.
yeah, he's kind of a fail son. a
I mean,
little
I
bit.
guess I would call him boss, but not many others would.
That's
I
what happens
mean,
when
he does have
that's
a
what
girl
happens
boss.
when-
There's a girl boss version of Ice King.
There
That
is
is
a girl
true.
boss version of Ice King. Girl
There
boss
is a girl boss version of Ice King.
Oh my god, they yassified the Ice King.
Oh my
Ice
god,
Queen
she's making it
invented-
clap.
And the Ice King invented the Ice Queen. He
Yeah,
yassified
that's true.
himself.
The
He yassified the whole
self-gratification.
cast.
Yeah.
That's why she's so
Over here.
hot.
Oops.
Yeah. That's what he thinks about himself.
It's good to have
Alright.
self-esteem.
Good.
There's not much side stuff to do.
I mean, if I
left.
I made a version of myself in an alternate universe, I'd be a little worm, and I'd be like, "No, don't step on me. I'm a little worm." Because that's how I
Alright,
see myself.
well,
How's that
multiplayer.
different though?
If I made an alternate
sounds
version,
like the same
universe
thing.
version of myself, it would
Oh,
just be
okay.
myself, but with more muscles.
It's like-
I'm
This person over here eats umbilical cords. Am I right, folks?
That's
I'm
what happened to Kyle
just-
XY.
I can't believe I just got roasted. I already am a little.
It happened again. It happened again.
Okay. I'm gonna mute.
Are you?
I want to know what happened to Andy. I was like, it wasn't that funny.
I used to have that happen to me all the time.
Oh
Just
god, you know,
absolutely losing it.
you're like losing it, and then you think about like, oh man, I'm losing it, and that makes you lose it like more.
Was it the worm thing?
It was.
Oh my god!
Okay, hold on.
I love infectious laughter though. It's
Yeah.
good. It's good to happen. Some like
My
it's been a while since like because it's hard to get when you're not like in person
Yeah.
with people that
Yeah.
you're just laughing so hard and you can't stop and it's painful. I miss that. I miss the pain.
I hate when it's like I try to go to my family and they're all together. I'm like, oh my god, I just heard the funniest joke. What is it? I'm like, what is it, Andy? And I'm just there losing it because I keep thinking about the joke and laughing. And I'm like, no, it's so good. I can't wait to tell you.
God, what was there was a thing on 0 that just killed me. Oh, it was when Sam got the high five from Whip Snap and he immediately died and I couldn't keep it together. Oh god, just like Sam just like ugh! And then he just doesn't talk for the rest of the podcast. I just lost my fucking mind.
Oh god, I just started this boss fight with the waterfall dance from both me and my tier, and that felt good.
That's good. Videos game.
Yeah, I think I'm almost done. I'm just gonna
Ooh.
do a little bit more editing on the settlement, and then I think I'm gonna call it for the night because it's
looking
three,
good.
It's almost 4,
3:30
yeah.
in the morning.
I
God,
can't wait for the entire part of this series that is just us talking about which Nintendo characters fuck.
It's so important.
Dan, what was the comment that you told us about last episode?
So yeah, I uploaded the first episode, just like the pre-mod stuff. We got a comment. Let me hop over to it real quick, alike.
Which one of us is gay?
You haven't shown up in the podcast yet, so they haven't asked.
The podcast.
Sorry, the
Podcast. Hey, everything. Hey, everything's just a podcast.
Also,
Yeah.
where can we find this video?
Oh yeah, I should link it.
Yeah.
The comment is from Poppy de Blah from 56
Oh, yeah.
minutes ago, which asks or says, "IDK when I subscribe to you." Sunglasses emoji.
Cool.
Nice.
It
I would
has
be.
3 views.
I would be.
Is that the whole comment?
Like
Yeah.
incredibly pleasant. That's super
Oh my
nice.
I would be absolutely shocked to find someone telling me that they saw my video because they were subscribed to me. Like I never look at my subscriptions tab.
I can
Yeah.
probably dig it up and link it.
I used to be like,
Hey, I know that voice. You're Giga from 0 to 0.
kill me.
Yeah.
The mortifying ideal of being recognized.
I remember when I used to like Twitch stream.
I
I
carry a
had
sword around.
a lot of people just because like I like shit.
You know what?
How fast could an ICP
No.
possibly be?
There goes my
And he
story.
died.
Alright.
Damn. Rip.
I was just checking it out. Anyways. Okay, I'm just
What,
gonna
what happened, Andy?
And he died so hard he forgot.
Damn.
Oh no, I've become the.
You're hollow.
name-
No.
I was gonna say the name of
roaster.
the
Was some dung eater.
Planescape Torment guy. Does he just
Oh,
name
yeah, that. I don't remember his name.
Oh no, I've become the shadow monster, man.
Oh no! Oh no!
I'm John Petska.
John Petska.
Hey, this is your cousin, John.
Hey,
John.
John Homestuck. Listen to this.
Fuck off.
Oh my god.
But no, when you were a Twitch streamer, when you were a filthy Twitch streamer, Andy.
Yeah, I had like the same like comments like Dan just did. Like someone be like, oh, I guess I'm subscribed to you, and I was like, I guess you are.
Yes, you are. Welcome. Hello.
I guess so.
Oh, yeah. I thought you were gonna say someone recognized me on the street. Like, oh, you're Andy. You're Andy from the GTA video.
Oh God.
I do say that when I get on the.
Every time you just ask every flight attendant, "Oh, are you Andy?
Are you Andy?"
If I ever meet you in person, I'm gonna have to say that.
Go for it.
When you see me in person, you're gonna be so shocked by the fact that I'm not like a 5 foot tall pile of human viscera and that you're probably.
Well, yeah, it's because you'll be a worm.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean,
that's so mean.
I don't think anybody would be surprised if I were.
Okay, deer hunter, let's bring you back to your wheelchair. That's a different ending.
All right, Grandpa. Hey, lesbian. I know the moon presence.
Hail
blood.
Damn.
I watched I found this one guy who like half of his videos is making his girlfriend play games, including like Hollow Knight, Dark Souls, but also like Outer Wilds,
like,
and that was like no, he was like, all right, you go have fun, and
it doesn't sound like he's making her games. I think
so like the videos are something else, and she's playing in a different room.
Well, no, it's like, so I guess like he records it and then like talks over it and like talks about her experience with it.
What? That's strange.
But like also like her recordings are in there too.
Okay, yeah, I
So,
just like
her playing Outer Wilds and like finding something out and being like, oh, holy shit.
Oh,
it's wholesome. I was gonna say it's very wholesome. It's more than I put word. More. I'm not a wordsmith.
Is this that video series where they also kind of talk about how like games kind of have a language to them that if you're not experienced with it, sometimes it takes you a bit to understand what they're trying to convey to you?
Is his wife the baker?
I don't remember.
That one I remember
reading. She's the can.
And she did it in the library with the rope.
Oh. all right. Let me check it. Holy shit! Holy shit! It
is.
Andy, I hadn't even gotten a chance yet.
There was like instead of we got like a used box of Clue, my family, and one of the weapons had just been replaced by this like bright orange plastic thing that no one of us knew what it was. It was just kind of like a joint or a connector of some kind. And I'm like, oh yeah, the Omega weapon. So we've just referred to it as the Omega weapon. So it was like,
do you know what
Colonel
piece is actually replacing?
Colonel Mustard in the drawing room with the Omega weapon.
That's just playing Gmod without CS.
Yeah, I don't know what it was replacing.
It
might not have been replacing anything.
When I was a freshman in college, my friends and I would play Carcassonne all the time. And that's like a tile building game, and there's only one square that's like just the city, like interior, and sometimes you just needed it real bad, so we called it the Allspark.
Oh my god,
that's good.
That's a Transformers reference, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
It's the life force that fuels all Transformers.
Yeah. I don't know a lot about the specific pop culture stuff, so I'm like, is that Transformers? Do I get it right?
You should
Again.
you should listen to Prime Cuts, podcast with Aubrey, who also hosts. Audrey. I'm God. I'm
I
You had it
when I
backwards.
first met her, I also would make that mistake.
You had the letter backwards.
I
all
have a
women
friend-
names be the same.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Damn.
All right, I'm gonna walk away from that one. I have a friend named Aubrey who would do the opposite too. I'm like Audrey, and they're like, "Who do you think I am? A plant?" And I'm like,
Oh, I get it. I get
Because
it.
Audrey too. And I just say kind of both at the same time. So I'm just like Audrey.
Aubrey.
D.
Oh, Audrey.
Oh,
Prime
no.
Cuts is a good podcast though, but you should also just watch that season of Transformers that they're watching.
Yeah.
The Transformers anime. It's good shit.
You can also read the Transformers wiki, which is weird.
Every wiki is weird.
Okay, but the Transformers wiki has this sort of like comedic element to it that's very strange.
Yeah. That's the only thing you've missed, Nick. Is last recording session yesterday.
Comedy.
We did the Argyle did a dramatic reading of the King of Dew Wix site. It was so.
It was a
good.
blog, wasn't it?
It was a Wix site.
Oh,
But it was a review blog for this guy called the King the Dew King.
Mountain Dew?
Yeah, like
Mountain
Mountain
Dew, yeah.
No, he
God.
just liked to get out really early in the morning and little beads of dew off.
Yeah, like
That's-
literal Mountain Dew.
like actual dew.
Yeah.
My favorite,
Alright,
my favorite
alright,
bit was when he was like
Shut
reviewing
the
one.
fuck up, Andy.
I that could have been like, oh, like like kind of just do it kind of thing. Like, I don't know.
Yeah. It could have been
Yeah,
a lot of
Mountain
Yeah.
Dew it, Giga.
I did not know that storing these would make them
They
explode.
explode?
Oh no.
Shit. Holy fuck.
Why does it
Wait. Are you starting fusion cores?
No.
The
Hang on,
fuck?
This
Oh,
is
God.
settlements too.
Is this a
Oh my
like
god, it's
tower
almost
defense
4 a.m. for you guys.
Yeah.
part of the game?
What happened?
It's almost 4 a.m.
Oh yeah.
You know what that
Huh.
means?
The
It's
Nega we
currently-
need.
It's
No,
currently
it's- no,
witching hour.
It's 3 a.m. where it's all those like fucked up YouTube videos where it's like did a fucked up thing at 3 a.m.
Yeah,
Went wrong.
sucked.
Did a hate crime at 3 a.m. Went wrong.
So
Recorded
entire
Fallout 4 at 3 a.m. with a bunch of people on voice call. Gone weird. Gone sexual. Gone.
scratched my
Oh,
back
that's
on
right.
a
You have to
tree
direct them to construct them, right?
and broke up a beehive and slurped out all the honey at 3 a.m.
John, I can't. Or Joe now.
Yeah.
Or Joe.
Yeah, I answered both.
I can't go to sleep until 4 a.m. because 3 a.m. is the hour when ghosts can come out.
Yeah, but 4 a.m. is
Exactly.
also as ominous.
So I need
Because-
to. No, 4 a.m. is fine. That's when Grandma.
No, it's the bad number. It's
Oh
the death
yeah,
number.
right. Yeah.
Luckily, I'm not Japanese.
I
so
don't
this is-
believe in Japanese people. Just
You
go.
don't believe in Japanese people. I mean, that's fair. That's your prerogative.
If a
Um,
Japanese person went to my house and said there's a ghost, I wouldn't believe him. I'm sorry.
The next episode of the Joe Rogan Experience is going to be about how Andy
It's
doesn't
gonna be
believe in.
Andy.
Japanese
Yeah, on Joe
people.
Rogan.
We're gonna try to prove to Andy that Japanese people exist, and we'll see where we get.
And also, we will do our follow-up study about Pissgate.
I'm
2020.
going to.
I watched.
I'm going to
I,
piss. Like if I am going to piss if we keep on that shit.
I think it's time for me to stop playing the video
Yeah, I
game.
think so too.
We
When I,
began in piss and ended in piss.
when I,
Good
when I-
night, everyone.
Like us all. Ashes to ashes, piss to piss.
I watched Odd Taxi, and I'm like, oh man, furries in a fantasy land.
Just like my real life.
Anything that takes place in whatever they call Japan is already an isekai.